Let's talk about 2K, man. 2K season's in the air. Ooh.
Right? September 4th.
Did y'all get a little bit more excited as the rollout, you know what I'm saying? A little bit stronger this week?
I actually canceled my pre-order when I seen all the information come out.
What, you actually pre-ordered it?
No, I'm game sharing with somebody and he pre-ordered it and I refunded him the money and said cancel it.
Okay.
That's how much I don't care about what I just seen from Community Day.
I don't invest in the Community Day, the league saw the I don't invest in that.
Yeah, I think ultimately this is not a 2K. This is the least hype 2K I've ever experienced. I ain't gonna lie.
Because people, it's been the same song and dance. Respect to all 2K content creators, because some of you are actually talented. Most of you, though, you be chilling. But what they do is they gonna have these, unfortunately, make these builds that are gonna get patched day one. They gonna talk about some, gonna get tweaked. Like by design, being the first to do some is gonna inevitably and almost accidentally set a bunch of up for wasting the money. So.
I feel it. The main thing I do want to talk about today is the ratings of this year's 2K.
Now that's fun.
Not to say that we're gonna, I don't know, like ultimately this is something we don't really care about, but it is interesting to see what 2K's perspective is when it comes to rating players. So we are going to be looking at the top 20 players, and we're gonna do a game of higher or lower. Should they be ranked? Should they have a higher overall than what they got? Should they be lower? Are they ranked properly? Because essentially 2K put out their top 20 list. Long story short.
Respect it.
So let's go ahead and start off. This is the top 20 right here. They have Ja Morant ranked number 20 as a 90 overall. Higher or lower? Just right.
That sounds about where, yeah, you maybe go higher. I probably wouldn't. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ja around 90.
Lower.
That's great.
He should be lower. He definitely should be lower. I think 88, 89. He a slasher, man. Until he get that actual outside game or at least a decent mid-range game, he shouldn't be no damn 90. He a dunker. Baby Westbrook.
That's crazy.
Hallie over Ja Morant though. I know Sage got
same
overall too.
Yeah, they're same overall. So I mean, I do think it's a debate. Y'all already know my take, man. Ant's the guy that I called out the park that niggas gonna start hating on. Ja's the guy that I called out the park again. That hey, y'all gonna play this amnesia card with Ja Morant. I'm 2-2 on the things about narratives on these players going into the next season. It's unfortunate, but we gonna roll with the punches. I can't wait for Ja to prove y'all wrong.
My Pacer turban is on the way. Halliburton, we up. He should be higher, in my opinion, at least a 94.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 94.
Right.
Yeah, he's the 94. He's what? The fourth best point guard in the NBA. Yeah.
You know how good a 94 is?
Do you know how good my glorious king Tyrese Halliburton is? Jesus Christ. Big Halliburton.
I've never heard you say.
Do you? Like what? Do you know how good
I
think he is?
Nigga say glorious king that threw me left. Go ahead.
At 18, we have Victor Wembanyama, 91 overall, already going into this next upcoming season. Maybe higher than that. But how do we feel about Vic being 18th, 91 overall?
That's perfectly fine. I ain't got no beef with that.
Higher. Wembanyama's a future GOAT. And in my opinion, third best center in the NBA? 95.
95, God.
Damn, this nigga 2K got 12.99s in it. Oh my God.
He on his every team got 4 untouchables.
God,
right
not even. We're talking about arguably the best defensive player in the NBA. And in terms of offensive bag, I mean, I don't know what y'all would think a player that's 7'4", 7'5" handles would be, but I think that shit should be at least a set. His shit should be at least a 70, 75.
Yeah, all right, what do you think Devin Vassell's overall should be? This is a lot.
Devin Vassell, 84.
There you go. 79 max. Come on, bro.
79 max. Oh, you don't care about defense.
Oh my God.
Kawhi Leonard, 92.
He
should be higher. I ain't gonna lie. He should be higher.
Yeah,
Just a tad bit. He should be
a
93.
part of me wants to say higher, but I understand the tax. I'm gonna say perfectly rated is okay because he just hasn't been there. But I don't think that Kawhi should be like an 89 or some shit. That's OD.
Lower. He should just be a 90. He's washed. Kawhi's washed.
Oh my god, this ain't even based off of like health or anything. So if we're just talking
Yeah,
about
it's just
talent,
how he is on the court.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's washed.
oh
Damn,
my god.
where you get that
Okay.
from?
Just watch, man.
Bet.
Next up we have Kyrie at a 92.
Okay,
Lower.
now
I'm
that's
sorry.
crazy.
Lower.
Yeah, now be fucking for real. I get it. I Sage or the Jaw Glazer. It, bro. What? No.
Higher. He should be 93.
What the okay.
Yo,
What?
I feel like with how
What
you're
is
scaling these
your-
overalls, the
God.
rankings still stay the same. Everyone is
Yeah,
just like
I'm
a
about to
plus
say
30.
it. You've just bumped everyone's number up, but
Not
haven't
true.
changed any order outside of specifically Ja Morant. You
Not
literally,
true. Not
you
true.
literally
Kawhi
lowered
Leonard.
Ja. You lowered Ja. You lowered Kawhi. You've raised
go.
Reese. You raised Wemby.
Wemby. And I
And
just raised.
you raised
Well-
Kyrie.
I mean, I think Kyrie probably stay in the same spot, but I think he should be a 93.
Jalen Brown 92.
Mm.
Ooh, ew.
I ain't
No,
even- I ain't-
lower.
yeah, I think.
Lower.
Oh, now he got to be lower.
Yes, Jalen Brown lower. 88.
8. All right.
88.
So
That's a,
boing boing, bro.
Jalen
Yeah,
Brown's
he's
a
a
clean
hater.
88.
Yeah, no, but I do think 90. What is it? 2? I'm sorry to look. Yeah, 92.
92.
It's not the worst take. I'd probably go a bit lower considering who he's just like stamp above. Like I don't think him and Kawhi Leonard are the same overall.
He should be lower.
I agree. That's why I said he's an 88 because I got Kawhi at 90. Then he's worse than Kawhi. 88.
All right. The hate is crazy.
I would
Number 14, Donovan Mitchell. 92 overall.
I mean,
That's about right. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, D-Mitch probably run there.
Lower, 91.
Yeah, D-Mitch probably run there.
13, Jalen Brunson.
Wait, 92? Oh, he had
93.
93.
93.
93? That's
Tick above higher than Kyrie, D Mitch.
He's substantially above Reese. I mean, based off last season, it's not a triggering take. I get it to him.
This is the first one I agree with.
I get it to him, sure. Yeah, 93.
Number 12, Devin Booker, 93.
That's fine.
Nah. Higher. 95. He's the best shooting guard in the league.
95?
Yeah. I got him as the best shooting guard in the league, and I know what I have number 2 as.
He can be the
Are you
best
just
shooter in
basing
the
off
league.
the
but
positions?
yeah, like damn.
No, I'm not basing off the positions, but if I know where the second guy, because I know where I have the third guy, I have him at a 91. The second guy should be, well, we're going to find out, but he's the best shooting guard in the NBA.
I understand this is relative to like all-time players too, though, right? So like,
No, this should not be relative to all-time players. It should be relative to A, players currently in the league and game, and B, how good the player actually is. I think Devin Booker's a 95. That nigga's elite offensively.
I'm pretty sure they do it relative to all
it
time.
is relative to. I'm not. This isn't really an opinion. I'm telling you, they make it somewhat relative. So like when you play like All-Star Team Up, for example, they use the same system.
Number 11, Anthony Edwards over D Book, but they have the same rating though. So
I think Brunson, Book, and A are around the same tier, so it's fine.
So what they got at a 94 or 93?
93. They
Yeah,
have Jalen
see-
Brunson, D Book, and Ant at 93.
Yeah, see, that's too low. That's higher. He should be 94.
Okay.
Oh shit! Fucking
Ant,
shit.
not Ant. Sage, what do you think?
Hey man, y'all already know who I think the best shooting guard in the league is, but I don't think that he's like, oh fuck you, D Book. So hey, if you're gonna have him in the same rating, I respect it. Right now, he's not in the best limelight for people. That's fine.
I do want to do this for the top 10 because they did put out the whole list. I just want I'm gonna just say 2 names and y'all tell me who do you think 2K has
No,
ranked higher than the other. Okay.
who do I think 2K has?
Yeah, who has
Okay,
2K?
okay.
Okay.
Like who actually has the
Thank
higher
God.
overall?
Mhm.
SGA and Stephen Curry.
SGA.
Yeah.
They for sure have SGA. All right.
Stephen Curry.
Okay. Giannis or Luka?
No. Greek Angel Reese.
They might have Luka higher. They might go Luka now.
Okay. LeBron or AD?
Are they the same overalls? Like when you're doing this, or is it like they're different overalls?
Maybe not. Who do you think?
LeBron.
If you think they have the same rating, you can also say they may
Right.
have the same rating.
Yeah, I think Luka and Giannis got the same rating. LeBron is probably better.
Okay. Jason Tatum or Kevin Durant?
KD.
Jason Tatum.
Said you said KD?
Actually, no, Tatum.
Okay. And last but not least, let's do Joel Embiid and Jason Tatum.
Joel Embiid.
Jason Tatum again.
All right, let's go ahead and reveal this list of the top 10.
Wanted to down my KD take there, but other than that, I'm confident.
All right, let's see. All right, here we go. Here is the top 10. At number 10, they have Anthony Davis at number 10, 94 overall. That's the baseline to be a top 10 player. Kevin Durant, 94 overall at number 9. Jason Tatum, 95 overall at 8. Stephen Curry, 95 overall at 7. LeBron, 95 overall at 6. And then the top 5, we have SGA at 96. Embiid at 96. Giannis at 97. Luka at 97 and Jokic as 97. So they got a 3-way tie for the best in the world conversation.
I got all of mine right. Shout out 2K. In terms of whether I agree with it or not, we'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. But I mean, if we were to do a higher or lower or anything like that out of just like a common consensus here, I personally probably bump Curry up one. I think Stephen Curry is starting to get a little underrated. Granted, the Olympics saved them from like truly dying on that hill, because now I'm gonna sound crazy when I say that, but especially prior to the Olympics, I think people are like acting like Curry's on this timeline, things like that. Yo, Curry is getting older, but he's still playing fucking amazing basketball. I think Curry and SGA are very relative, so I put him at a 96.
Yeah, Hollis is trash. Hollis is wrong. Jokic should be clearly the best player in the game and in the NBA. Luka is comfortably second. Embiid should not be third. Giannis should be better than Embiid. Embiid should be like seventh.
Giannis
Do y'all think though? Because this is essentially the consensus top 10 around the league. I'm looking at this top 10. Do y'all think this is the closest the talent gap has been between 1 and 10 in NBA history? Because I would tend to think so. I ain't gonna lie.
The closest the gap's been?
Yeah, between 10 and 1.
The gap between 10 and 1?
Nah.
Is this not the closest? I feel like
it's pretty similar for a lot of eras.
Like, 1 is Jokic, 10
who
is AD.
would be 10 in the early 2010s? Call back?
Let's just...
Joakim Noah?
Come on, bro. No, Joakim Noah would not be. No, confident.
Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If you want to go, it's probably up there. I can't think of a year where the 10th best. Who was it in 2018? Who was the 10th best guy in 2018?
Oladipo. And I ain't joking either, man.
Yo, you're sick.
Right.
You're sick.
Something wrong with this guy.
2018 Paul George, maybe? I don't know. But even then.
For example, go ahead.
I'm about to say on a side note, I introduced the PC community to that line of thinking, hey, man, 2018 Oladipo is better than 2011 Derrick Rose. And to make it even better, I had Eli on the show to argue the shit. Oh, my God. It was hilarious. Oh, boy. Man, was that was a legendary episode because niggas was really losing. It was like, what are you about? Eli start bringing them words out. Oh, yeah, it was a rap. When we start talking about offensive, defensive, vertical Raptor, oh, shit. Whoa.
Raptor? What?
Yeah, I'm always B team Rose in that conversation. But speaking of Rose, yeah, in 2010, you probably say players like Derrick Rose or Dirk are around that 10-11 range, and then LeBron being number 1. Yeah, I think it's about the same. My opinion.
Producer Cruz said in 2K11, the 10th best player was Dwight Howard at 88 overall.
Damn. And they had 20 players.
2K history, oh, absolutely. Now, 2K history, yes, this is the closest because it's been going down that way. But in terms of like if we were to rank these things, for example, no, I wouldn't have Dwight at fucking 88 in 2000.
I think it is though. I ain't gonna lie. Just in terms of the gap between 1 and 10, it would have to be one of the most recent years because the further you go back, I feel like the gap between 1 and 10 gets larger and larger. Yeah.
I'm just looking at like names from back then, whether you're looking at a Derrick Rose, a Steve Nash, a Dirk Nowitzki, and then obviously the names at the top are Kobe or Braun. I think that's pretty similar to 80 Jokic or Ant Jokic or something like that. I think it's
like literally trying to sneak an Ant, but I feel it.
I mean, it's literally a debate for who you have at 10, whether it's Ant, AD, Brunson, Book, whoever. I think that tier of player is that tier of players gap to Nikola Jokic is around the same Dirk would be to LeBron. That's my point. I don't really care about if it's Ant or not.
To you. No.
Oh my God. Yo, what the hell?
It's an 89 overall, man.
Yeah. I literally I said he was fine at 93. I didn't bump him up or down. This is gaslighting, chat. This is literal gaslighting.
I can get behind that line of thinking in terms of this is the closest 1 and 10's ever been. I'm not mad at that because I do think AD is better than Jokic. So